You're going to want to quit doing PhD research probably on almost a daily basis. And I'm going to call out a whole bunch of BS when people try to sell you on doing PhD research. They're going to say that it's the most exciting thing that they've ever done. I mean, I've seen all of these videos. I've heard and I hear, friends and colleagues and all that kind of stuff talk about how that they just love the game and that they are excited about doing research on a daily basis. They're selling you, right? The whole process is they're selling you what it means to do hard work. And when I see this, I inevitably discount it and I say, that's a load of crap. I just, I don't believe it. I know from personal experience, so I know two things. Personal experience, you're going to want to quit on a daily basis and not want to do it. On a regular basis, will look at what I'm actually doing and saying, I don't want to do this. The second thing that I know, look at the numbers. Look at every moment along the way, and you will see a huge number of people select out of the game. Even people that you thought were dedicated researchers, they quit all of the time. They check out, they don't do it anymore. They say that, they're going into administrative work, but it's because that they just don't want to do that. It is an absolute grind, and you will not want to do it on a daily basis. I know. People are such liars, is what I'm telling you. Don't listen to what they are actually telling you. They are selling you a good game. This is why I built the whole reciprocity platform, the application, is because the fundamental problem is that we want to quit academia on a regular basis. The whole game is about trying to grind it out and trying to work harder and trying to compete. And it's just a bunch of nonsense as far as I'm concerned. So I wanted to build it. I wanted to change the game. And I thought, like, this sucks, right? Like, everything about it sucks. There is, just you're grinding away at something that you don't know what you're actually grinding away at. And nobody is giving you any feedback the whole process. And I thought, like, why? We have all of these other platforms and applications to make like really grinding work really much more easier, like driving taxis, right? Like, why isn't anybody doing this in the research game? And so I sought out to build it, and I've spent unbelievable amounts of money and unbelievable amounts of my own money, right? My family's money. It's not like grant money. It is not my institution's money. It is me building this. This is something where I'm actually doing this. And, my wife thinks I'm crazy. I think I'm absolutely crazy. I spent so much time doing this, and yet, I don't know. This is what doing research actually is. This is the thing. I get up and there's lots of days I'm thinking, like, what the hell am I doing here? This is really dumb. This doesn't make any sense. And I'm trying to get you to buy into this, to see. And you know how many people actually log into the damn thing? Like, it's the same freaking story every time. It's like trying to convince you. It's just like reviewers, right? Trying to convince other people to believe what you're actually doing, and they're highly skeptical. You think I'm foolish, you think I'm stupid. I understand all of that. That's what science is. That is my job as a researcher, to stand up. And I feel like this curdling feeling inside of me, and, I'm trying to get you to believe this, just like how I try to get reviewers to believe it. And you're not going to. You're not going to believe it. You're not going to go onto the platform. You are going to say, well, that's nice. I know what you're going to do. You are going to look at the front page of the website and say, well, that's it. And you have no idea. You haven't gone into it. You haven't done anything. And I'm sitting here thinking, like, this is nuts. Like, this is crazy. This is what it means to do research. This is it, the whole process. And I want to give up. I do. uh, I don't want to do this anymore, but I'm compelled. I don't know. I think it's like 75% insanity. Everything about it is insane. Just like how I think everything about doing research is insane. And then there's like 10% that you're just doing it because of some sort of obligation or something like that. And, you know, this is the process. This is what it means to actually do research is you stand up and you declare that something is important. And nobody will believe in you. Nobody is going to give a hoot. They're going to be highly skeptical. They're not going to care. And you got to get up and do this every day. And so, how do you do that? What do you do? Is you got up and you do it every day. And you delude yourself. I don't know if it's delusion or whatever it is. You get up and you just do it every day. You put in the time, you put in the work, you try. And, you know, when I'm 75 or 100 years old or whatever it is, I just look back. I'm hoping at that moment I look back and I say that, well, that was a good moment in my life, or that was a horrible moment. I should have done that because nobody believed in me. And I'm not going to know which one it is, right? Doing these things is very much like, you know, when Shackleton goes off to the ice in, is it Hudson Bay, and you know, just goes and and just disappears on the ice and loses all of his crew. And it's this whole story of exploring off in the unknown, and you don't know. And yeah, he was probably completely crazy and off the rocker, and yet you go and he did it anyways. Like, that's the process. That's what it means to do research. And if you're not up for it, don't sign up for it. Like, seriously, don't sign up for it. You're not going to like it. The whole thing is about not enjoying it. I think with the reciprocity platform, what I'm trying to build is I'm trying to make it fun and exciting, and you're not believing it. I mean, I know for a fact that people like look at me and think I'm crazy, right? Like a lot of people that are very close to me, and and you won't get support. This is the whole thing. This is the journey. You will not get support. Nobody's going to care, and you get back up and you do it again. Right? And I want to change this a little bit within the research game, my little tiny thing, to make it more fun and exciting, put games so that I have fun doing it, because it is a grind. And this is what the journey actually is. If you're not doing it, you won't understand. And I want you to realize, like, this is what it means to explore. This is what it means to do discovery. Is you get back up and you think, I can't do this. You get back up and you think, I don't know what's going to happen today. And I'm going to make some sort of incremental progress. And it's probably going to be the worst progress I ever made, but it's going to be incremental. I'm actually going to do it. And once you get into that mindset, this is what it means to be a researcher. This is what it means to be me. It's not going to happen for you, right? Like, you are not going to change anything unless you get into that mode where you say, I'm going to get up. I'm going to do something that's completely crazy. Nobody's going to believe me. And I am going to take a step forward today. This is what it means to do research. This is what it means to move the needle. And if you're not ready for it, don't do it. I'm trying to make it easier for you, but you're not there anyways. You're not standing up. I'm just going to do this myself anyways until it clicks. All right. Have a good day and take care.